What's like one of the best sunrises you've ever seen?
Um, there was one time, I don't really remember like how spectacular the sunrise itself was, but I went out with a friend just out in Walla Walla. We went out onto like some random farmer's field and watched the sunrise on a school day, and it's just like a great way to start the school day with a friend. It's the only time we went out like together to watch a sunrise, and I don't know, I just remember it.
That's cool because it's in town too. That sounds like something people can even do now while they're kind of everyone's separated and at their homes and not necessarily able to get into the wilderness, but we can still
Yeah.
experience those sunrises just out in our neighborhoods.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if you bring someone like from your house who you want to spend time with or whatever.
hmm Yeah, they're just such magical moments.
Yeah.
How can we use the outdoors to make the world a better place?
Oh, I would say like as a general globe, as humanity, we have not been doing such a great job of taking care of the earth. But I think a huge part of that is because people in the modern world are so disconnected from nature and don't realize how much the world gives us for free. So I would say, like for me, one of my biggest like inspirations to help other people get outside is because I believe like being outside gives us the connection to nature that we need to be inspired and motivated to start taking care of it. And I'm really dedicated to trying to do my part to take care of the earth as best I can. And I really want other people to see the value in doing that too. And when you have like super positive experiences outside and you learn how to take care of the earth well, then it becomes like kind of a reflex reaction to want to preserve that. I would say getting out is like one of the best ways to use it to instigate good change.
Yeah, I agree completely. That's one of the main reasons I've started working for ASWWU Outdoors and previous years why I worked with cable. I see that we need to protect it, and I totally agree with you. By getting more people outside, they can also develop a love for the outdoors and want to protect it as well.
Right, right.
Do you have any special like just super memorable like God moments in nature? I mean, like I asked sunrises, but I mean like this is just in general. Do you have any time where you're just out and you're just filled with wonder?
I would say like one of the times that I just was like so filled with wonder was I went to Zion National Park, and Angel's Landing, which is like the super classic hike there, was closed because there had been like some washout or something that hadn't been fixed yet. So instead, my siblings and I decided to hike all the way to the top of the rim of that canyon that makes up kind of the park. So when you get to the top, you see like the whole entire valley and the cliffs and everything on top, and it just stretches on forever. And of course, it's like this beautiful red Utah desert, and it was just
Oh,
like
it's so good.
so gorgeous. And then we came down, so that was like I think a 16-mile hike round trip. It was a long. It might be shorter, but it was a long hike. We came down, and then it just like started pouring rain, and all of these cliffs that had just been dry before that became like these waterfalls that were like pouring down because all like the rock doesn't really absorb the water, so it just flushes all of it off into the canyon, and it was just like
Wow,
so pretty
that's incredible.
and like so different from what I had just seen like hours before.
It's crazy how fast things can change, but it's so beautiful too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember a similar experience in Yosemite where my family we drove I think through Tunnel View from Wawona side, and it was kind
Hmm.
of cloudy and like it was the misty. You could kind of see parts of the rock, but a little
Right,
bit hidden, which is a really amazing way to experience Yosemite. And then within
right.
like 10 minutes, the sun came out and the waterfalls were flowing big, and it just was like
Oh,
you get to see
yeah,
both,
it's
and
gonna be
it's
so
just
pretty.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, my last question for you, Kayla, is what big adventure goals do you have going forward, or if you have any, or small adventure goals? It doesn't matter.
Well, I recently have gotten into mountain biking, so I think my next goal is to go to like a classic trail area. I've never done that before, and like maybe push myself doing like some jumps or that sort of thing. More extreme mountain biking in that sense, because I haven't really gotten into that. And I also would like to summit a mountain. I've never done that before.
Ooh, well, you live not too far away from Mount Shasta, and
I
if
know.
things get better, I might have to drive down there.
I would definitely climb Mount Shasta.
Sweet. Yeah, and mountain biking is so much fun too. Um, I'm not very good at it, and I crash a lot, which is why I try not to go push myself too much. But single track downhill is so much fun.
Yeah, I've heard, and I would love to experience it.
Well, thank you so much, Kayla. I hope you have a good one.
You too. Bye, Xander.
Bye. Thank you for listening. I encourage you to check out our ASWWU Outdoors Instagram page for more information on what we're doing this quarter to keep you connected to the wilderness. We're posting tech tips and backcountry recipes to get you prepared for your upcoming adventures after this whole stay at home is finished. Are you finding that your motivation is at an all-time low? Are you struggling to get out of bed in the morning? Do you want to exercise, but not really because, well, there's no one to do it with and there's no one to keep you accountable, and so why even try? Well, I have good news for you. ASWWU Outdoors is putting together an accountability partner program designed to keep you active, motivated, and moving through this time of hiatus. More information will be coming out through marketing in the next few days, but if you have any questions, email aswwooutdoors@wallawalla.edu. Stay tuned. I also encourage you to check out ASWWU Spirituals podcast, another great thing you can listen to while you're waiting for another episode of Trail Tales to come out. If you'd like to see pictures from the stories, check out our YouTube channel where we post a video version of the show. If you have a story you'd like to share on Trail Tales, please send me an email at xander.culver@wallawalla.edu. That's Xander with an X. Have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you next time on Trail Tales.